Witam w kolejnym odcinku. Odcinek 7. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Wideo tylko dla Izabeli. Okej, a więc dzisiaj w odcinku gramy jako Boguta. Ksiądz, weteran wojenny. Czy ja muszę przedstawiać tą postać? Hello! I mamy zadanie. Odnaleźć naszych kompanów.
I hope we can go back to the mill soon, if it's not burnt to the...
God be with you. I need to ask you something.
Me? Like what?
What happened to you?
An awful disaster. Our mill was like suddenly in the middle of a battlefield. In the evening,
Ale ma
some men
usta
burst in
tej
on us, herded us into the barn and
średniowieczny
wouldn't let
botox.
anyone out. And then, in the morning, the ravine suddenly turned into hell itself. Awful. Dreadful.
Easy. You have nothing to fear now, lass. What?
Branches snapping, horses whinnying, yelling. We tried to flee, but Cooper was hit in the shoulder by an arrow.
We hid until it was all over. And then, by then, them bastards had other things to worry about. They took some captives.
I'm looking for two friends. The innkeeper told me they were involved in that skirmish. Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein and Henry, his page. Have you heard their names?
Lord have mercy. They were the ones that was taken captive.
Are you sure?
Aye. After what they got up to at the Semine wedding, half the domain knows them. They was hanged.
My God! Surely not. There must have been lots of people there.
I'm sorry.
How can you be so sure?
I'm just saying what I saw. That's all.
I'm asking if you're sure. Would you swear to God? Well, speak!
Before Almighty God? Well, maybe. I mean,
Well, who were those?
some of them wore Lord Nebag's colours, but it wasn't his men. We know his men. They ride by the mill often enough, and...
I'll leave you to get some rest. Da Deus.
Oh, was that Latin? Are you a priest or what?
Aye, I'm a priest.
Merciful Mother of God. That's some good fortune at least. Maybe he'll get better if you...
Of course. I'd be happy to. Benedictio Domini sit vobiscum. Benedictus qui venit in nomine Domini.
Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Father. Here, take this and pray for us, please.
All right. Of course I will. Farewell, my friends.
Please, God.
Co my dostaliśmy za pierścień? A, to jest... Nie można tego nawet użyć.
Make
Cena
always
450.
the
Więc...
cock.
Dobra. Zawołamy naszego konia. Naszego konia. O, jest. Bibiana. Jezu, 4000 za konia.
Pia! Go!
Ale jest wytrzymała, tej biegnie i biegnie.
Go!
Siwek taki nie jest. No ale Siwek to jest...
Where will we find them? What do you think, Bibiana? Go!
Siwek to jest dobry koń, który jest z nami od początku, tak. Jeszcze zanim byliśmy rycerzem, to Siwek był z Henrykiem. I nie opuściła nas.
I'm supposed to take a left at the crossroads. Go! Well, this must be that chapel. Now to the right. and down to the woods.
Nie, jeszcze nie, najpierw do truskawic.
I have to get them first.
Tak? Aha. No dobra.
Quick!
Nawet mi nie pozwala.
Go!
Iść.
Quick! The tracks lead to the right. I better tread carefully. That company must have headed into the thicker forest. They used the trees as cover.
Tak było. Potwierdzam.
Truly? Wagons. They probably used them to block the way and prevent a retreat. Smart. I should keep my eyes peeled.
No to widzę jakieś...
They rained arrows down on them. God, what a bloodbath.
Ewentualne, no właśnie, tutaj to, tutaj to. Weźmy może jakieś... O Boguta, ty w ogóle masz coś... O. Aha, nie można mu zmienić. No dobra. No ale grosze możemy zabrać, nie? Albo na przykład o takie coś droższego sprzedać potem, nie? Ciebie już braliśmy? Nie. O. To jest w ogóle kradzież, tak brać z zwłok. Nieetyczne.
All right. I just have a bad feeling about this place. It stinks of shit here.
No wonder. Stop gaping and clear off, or are you looking for trouble?
What are you up to here, fellas?
What's it to you?
Przebieranie
Do
się.
you want to end up like these ones here?
I think not. And you don't need to raise your voice. My hearing's fine. And I come in peace.
So you should. You don't look like you're up to much else.
I'm looking for two of my friends here. I heard they were fighting on von Bergoff's side.
Then they're fucked!
You can't know that.
Are you blind, old man? Take a good look around. No one could survive a massacre
Nie
like that.
mówcie mu tak, no.
What happened here?
Von Bergov's soldiers took a hammering. That's all you need to know. I don't care who did it or why. All I care about is there's lots of valuable things in all this car.
Stop with that desecration!
Thanks a lot for your advice. Clear off and take no notice of us if you're looking for a corpse. If you get a move on, you
Just take it.
get lost and...
You shouldn't have done that, fucker.
Oh, you shit!
Weź rozjebie, ja jestem Boguta.
Charge!
On zna jakieś chyba sztuczki.
Kurwa!
Uciekł. No weźmy bandaż, bo może się kiedyś przydać. Najemnik. O gościu, patrz to. Co on ma? No ma. Idziemy dalej. Chodź ba... Jezu, piękny koń, no naprawdę. Ja się nie dziwię, że kosztuje 4000. Bibiana.
Hey, nice and slow.
Trochę jak Binwiana. Nie? Jak Binwiana.
God Almighty, bless their souls. And they blocked their way forward as well. They were trapped. The man who planned this thinks like a true warrior. In any case, The innkeeper wasn't exaggerating. It looks like a Turkish raiding party swept through here.
Ty co chcesz?
Damn it, where do you think you... Hey, I told you quite clearly to stay in the forest. You're welcome to anything you find up top, but stay away from here.
God be with you, lad. I'm not one of those corpse looters.
Listen, one more...
Calm down.
Oh?
The Lord God, my son. And wine, every now and again. Or ale. I'm not fussy.
What are you saying? You're a priest? You don't look like no priest.
I hear that a lot. But it's God's truth.
So who are you looking for, father?
I'm looking for my friends. And I want to make sure they aren't among the dead. Can you take me to your commander?
All right.
Move it, idlers. Bury them properly so the wild animals don't get to them.
Eric!
What are you doing here? You're supposed to be on guard at the mill. I made it quite clear. I want... Who's this? Your pa?
No, sir. He says he's a priest, and he's looking for someone. So I thought...
Quiet! You, speak! Who are you? And who are you looking for?
Godwin. I'm a
Bogota!
priest and I'm looking for my friends. Or their bodies.
And what exactly do you want from me?
Now that I've introduced myself, I'm keen to know who you might be.
You may have introduced yourself, but I don't know why I should believe you. Whoever
No a
heard
co,
of
mnie
a
wszystkie
priest
zwłoki teraz sprawdzały i czy... O, Henryk,
get your point.
to przecież to są tacy rozjebani
The
ludzie.
omnibus est dubitandum.
Ryj już nie jest do
Let's
poznania.
just say I'm whatever I need to be at the moment. A priest, a warrior, a tireless lover. After all, the Lord helps those who help themselves, eh?
Well, you know how to preach. Maybe you really are a priest.
I'd like to ask
What do you think? And the best side won. Us. Now I've got to clear up this mess.
sorry, this might sound stupid.
The cream of the local fiefdom. That bastard von Burgo threw everything he had at us. But it wasn't enough.
It looks like you crushed them badly. Did you leave any survivors?
I don't think so. So if your pals were against us,
I hope not. I don't think you'd throw a nobleman into any old hole.
nobleman,
Aye, a nobleman.
the Lord of Perkstein.
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, and Henry of Skalitz.
The captain took some prisoners with him, but I've no idea if it's them.
You better hope it is.
Right then. My name's Eric, and I'm in command here.
Excellent, Eric. I'd like to see the prisoners. Will you take me to your captain?
We'll see. Have you brought a ransom?
I still don't know if they're dead or alive. So first, I want to see them.
Right, fellas. We'll finish this. If you want to keep your head on your shoulders, clear off on the double.
You!
Aye, it's me, old man.
What's this about? Do you know them?
I bumped into them in the forest. They were robbing the dead.
Did you hear what I fucking said? Get lost, or it'll end badly.
I won't take orders from you, you
Ja nie
dog!
rozumiem, to są jacyś randomowi ludzie, czy to jest z jego oddziału, czy... I się... Nie, nie
And then
rozumiem.
I'll take you to our prisoners. Deal?
If we survive.
Let's see if you're as good with that sword. Come on then, you...
Rozjebie ich górą super. Tego. Jezu, może mieczem!
Finish this.
He's got no chance alone!
Uuu!
No match for us! No, you don't! Nice hit! Come on then! You won't get me!
Tu tak uciekł. Na S-ie. Na S-ie rozjebani. Muszę wypić za to. Muszę za to wypić. Pięknie. Weźmy jeszcze, zobaczmy co oni mieli tutaj. Jakieś klucze, jakiś minut pitny. Tak. To wszystko musi być moje.
Fucking swine!
Proszę, tak. Ważne.
Old man.
Co tam było? Wymiany. To klucze wezmę. Oczywiście. Ty. Aha, dobre wino. Rzuć.
See what happens when you can't be asked to obey orders. But... Fuck! That was something! They got what they had coming, the fucking thieves!
I'd say it's God's punishment. Requiem aeternam
Kara
dona
boska.
eis Domini.
You really know how to wield a sword? Tell me, where did you learn to fight like that? And leave
Na
God
wojnie.
out of it this time?
In the Battle of Kosovo. I did a bit of traveling when I was young, and lopped up a few Turkish heads along the way.
And you settled down in your old age?
Till recently, I was the parish priest in Užice, near Sasau.
Sasau?
Looks to me like you're going to need a bigger...
We're not gonna dig graves.
It might not please our Lord, but I have no sympathy for them.
Who gives a damn about such scum? Let the stray dogs have them.
Anyway,
No.
what about our agreement?
Still on? I'll take you to the castle, so you...
What castle?
Nabarkov. Although, castle might be a strong word for it.
Forteca bardziej. Twój ile jest warty? Jezu, nic. Nic w porównaniu do Bibiana.
So tell me, Godwin, why are you looking for those two anyway?
Oh, they're my friends. I hadn't heard from them for a long time, so I set out to find them.
Surely a priest can't leave his parish just like that, can he?
Mother Church isn't happy with me. I sinned.
No co jest ten
Does it have
niepako?
anything to do with the way you wield a weapon?
It had more to do with the...
Look, that's Nabarkov up on the left. It's got a commanding view of the whole valley. Now tell me, do you ride as well as you wield a sword? Let's see. I'll race you there.
Yeah! Quick! Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
I tutaj. Lekkie skróty. Fiu, fiu, fiu. I co? I jesteśmy
No, no.
pierwsi.
You're a fine horseman as well.
Bibiana might look like any old nag, but there's more to her than meets the eye.
Bit like you. In any case, welcome to Nabarkov. We'll leave the horses here. Not to worry, our boys will take good care of them.
A very nice fortress. How did you manage to take it?
In a moment, you can ask the captain yourself.
I can't wait. Wait here for me, Bibiana. I'll be back soon. And maybe I'll have the two little blighters with me.
Łobuzy.
Open the gate!
Where's the chief? I've brought him a guest.
Just now he's interrogating some captives.
Call him. I believe they're still alive. You're in luck.
I hope so.
A to nie będą oni.
What is it, Eric? I'm busy.
Jest Dziśka. Legenda.
This here is Father Goodwin. For a priest, he's handier with a sword than most of your men. He helped us against some bandits. And he's looking for Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein.
Well, well. This is quite a turn-up. I've just had a very interesting chat with this Capon. And your Istvan.
Istvan
Now
to!
I think I want to have a chat with you.
Ale crossover.
Go and wait for me in the tower.
Oni się tam chyba szybciej pozabijają niż kurwa ten Boguta ich uratuje. Znaczy Istwana to na pewno nie uratuje, no już jest po nim, no. Bity jak ruda suka.
God be with you, Captain. I expect you're the master of this fortress.
You surmise correctly. Who are you? And to what do I owe the honor of your
Zajebisty ma w
visit?
ogóle outfit.
As your man at arms, Eric said, I'm Father
Ten
Godwin.
kaptur.
I'm in the service
Ten
of
tabard.
Sahanush of Lipa, and I'm looking for his nephew.
Hanush of Lipa, eh? Interesting. Did I hear correctly that you're a priest? You don't look the part.
And you don't look much like the lord of this fortress. I don't even know your name.
You don't need to know my name. I'm a knight, and that should be enough for you.
Conversing with a man without knowing his name is a little awkward.
No
So
właśnie.
be it. Am I to understand, Sir Knight, that young lord...
You understand correctly. And he's in better shape than I am. I don't have this bandaged eye for fashion. That page of his did this to me.
It doesn't pay to underestimate that one. He's one of the few who can hold his own with me, whether sword fighting or boozing.
No właśnie.
Boozing? You're a proper priest, then.
Unfortunately, the bishop had other ideas.
I have a feeling that's just one chapter in your colored history. Am I right?
Indeed. You have my friends, and I want them back.
Straight to the point, eh? You're a man after my own heart. So what do you propose?
First of all, I'd like to see them, to make sure they're safe and sound as you claim.
No,
They're both fine, for now. You have my word.
The
no.
word of an unknown knight? That's as much use to me
Tak,
as a...
kupowanie auta.
As the word of a dubious priest with a bloody sword in one hand and a wineskin in the other is to me.
Well, let me put it another way, Sir Knight. I don't know what happened here exactly, who you are, or what your quarrel with Otto von Bergau is. But I guarantee you that those two greenhorns won't interfere with your plans, and you've no reason to hold them.
I'll have you know, these two greenhorns came with Otto von Bergov's army to conquer this fortress. And they were the most dogged of all his men. And I have to admit, the best as well, as my eye can testify.
Like I said, they're handy fellows. Although they do get up to some stupid escapades. As you no doubt well know, Lord von Bergau is on the opposite side of the Lord of Lipa. So if that pair joined up with him, they must have had a damn good reason for it, believe me. But that's by the by. It's over and done with. Release them. I'll take them away and Sir Hanush
No tam
will be in your
miecz
debt.
lata.
Tell me, father, what price does Sir Hanush put on his nephew?
How much do you have in mind?
You're not even able to name a figure. What kind of
To
negotiator
kurwa, to
are
ty
you?
sprzedajesz.
I'm not a negotiator. I was afraid at first that if anyone was going to hold them captive, it'd be von Bergau, and I'd have to party with him. Ah, well. Man proposes, and God disposes.
This whole story of yours sounds to me rather... Maybe I should throw you in the...
Excellent! At least I'd get to see them with my own eyes, and not have to put up with any more horse shit from a lying cyclops.
Enough! To hell with you! You've got no ransom, and you don't want a parley.
You won't get rid of me that easily.
Rebellion! They're attacking!
I came here to get them, and that's what I'm gonna do.
Looks like you know how to use a blade.
Fighting Turks will teach you that.
Hungary?
Kosovo.
To jest ze ściszką można tylko rozmawiać
If you help me,
z talą.
I'll let them go.
Zaraz atakuje. Jakaś rebelia.
Up and at them! Kill them to the last man!
Czekaj, muszę tutaj... Nie mamy czegoś... O, buntowników.
You want to cry?
You won't get away with that.
You're no match for us, fucker!
I've been waiting for... Hey! Too slow! 5 more! Next!
You'll die
for that, bastard! For a death! Got it!
Whether you're a priest or not, I have to admit, you're damned handy with a sword.
Dziękuję.
Likewise. But what the hell was that all about?
Looks like those friends of yours were right. Von Bergov's spies infiltrated us. Istvan Toth and that Eric of his.
Eric? Where is Eric?
Fuck! To the captives, quick, before it's too late.
Co? Jest Eryk. Henryk. I fuck off.
I hope Hanush has enough coin to pay the ransom for you. As for you, well, we'll see about you.
Istvan Toth.
You! Tough! You swine! You're lucky I can't get to you, you treacherous cunt!
Bark at me, you dog! Who the hell do you think you are?
Where's my sword?
Who is this? Man. Surely you're not gonna listen to some vagabond?
What, but you think you should listen to Sigismund's bitch?
Enough!
Zygmuntowska, kurwa.
Clearly don't know your own men. Although this one is Sigismund's man. We've already had the honor.
They're making up shit to avoid the gallows!
So that's why you were so keen to avoid that battle.
We were defending the castle as you ordered!
Throw him in the cell with Nebak.
I'm sure you'll get on just fine.
Nie, no jakby dali z Henrykiem...
You're making a terrible mistake!
We'll see about that.
Zizka, you want it at the gate?
Shit, I'm not done with you yet.
No i co teraz?
Now you're done for. You'll pay for everything you've done.
Why do you think so? The little misunderstanding with the captain will get sorted out soon enough, one way or another. What's interesting is that you cross my path again when I'm doing what I do best. Fate, I suppose. We have the same fairy godmothers. Whores.
You dog! You're in the mood for jokes? After what you did here in the fortress? Give me one good reason I shouldn't strangle you on the spot.
Strangling your rescuer would be a mistake, Yaramir. A big mistake. And most likely a mortal sin.
Rescuer? What are you on about?
Why do you think you're still alive? Thanks to me. I persuaded Zizka not to get rid of you for good.
Don't listen to him. He's a liar and a traitor to this land.
And a loyal servant of King Sigismund and our Sir Otto von Bergau. Just like you, sir. Or am I mistaken?
Otto von Bergau?
Indeed. While these two support that drunken, good-for-nothing Wenceslas, like that bastard Zizka.
Why did you help him then?
It was a direct order from Sir Otto.
What order?
Gain Zizka's trust and stop his perfidious raiding once and for all. Unfortunately, getting away from here in time and warning Sir Otto about the trap was harder than I expected. And that's why I'm locked up here now. In any case, you wouldn't be alive without me. Believe me.
Don't believe him. He's a common bandit. He did the same at my hometown. Attacked castles, murdered, and plundered.
I was given a direct order by my lord, who is yours too. And I'm carrying it out
behind bars.
Like I said. If everything had gone to plan... But don't worry, sir. I have...
Well, I don't for the moment.
No doubt.
Where's my sword?
Your sword? You're still bothered about that? It's only a piece of iron. I have to admit, your father did a good job.
You won't look so pleased with yourself when I'm gutting you with that sword.
I'm not sure you'll get the opportunity, to be honest. If either of us has a chance of getting out.
Don't try it on. You fled from Talmberg like a thrashed dog. And if it's true you're working for von Bergov, you haven't done too well. All your men are dead, and you're here in a
For the time.
Ha! I get the feeling you touched a nerve there, Henry. This vermin doesn't have a backup plan.
I'll be free before you know it. Surprisingly, I have better prospects than you two.
Who would pay a...
And he's close by. Unlike Lord Hanush is at the other end of the country.
Zhishka would have to be out of here.
Really? People like Zhishka know coin is more important than revenge. You can't pay a Besides, seeing what happened, I don't think Zhishka is going to want to stay long. And I wouldn't expect him to wait around until a messenger brings one way or another. He won't have any...
No, ile można słuchać pierdolenia niż cwana.
Are you afraid?
I'm gonna get you.
No one's yet built the gallows I'll swing from, boy.
I don't think Henry's planning to hang you. He's more likely to rip your gut open. And I'll be glad to help him.
Jest Eryk.
When did you start recruiting Radzig's people, Eric?
What's the matter? Lost your tongue?
I think he was looking for this.
On wtedy był.
You swine!
You better hope your father pays a nice fat ransom.
Rot in hell!
Eric! We're just about to do some gutting.
There's no time for it.
Jest ten miecz.
There's always time for this.
No! We've got to flee now!
No cool.
There'll be time when we meet again. What the fuck was that?
Fuck it!
Praise be to our Lord Jesus Christ. Gentlemen!
It's Godwin!
You know, I thought I'd be carrying your bodies home. Can't you even deliver a letter?
Jeszcze dorwę tego skurwysyna. I co, my teraz z Dziśką będziemy pracować?
I will get those fuckers.
No w sumie Dziśka niby jest po stronie Wasowa, tak jak nasz pan Hanusz Radzik.
They're riding to Trusky. You were right.
All you had to do was trust us.
Trust you? When you came at me with von Bergov's army? Sorry, but my eye doesn't see it that way.
Maybe we wouldn't have come at anyone with an army if they hadn't tried to kill us earlier. And weren't cozying up with that bastard Istvan.
There might be some truth in that. We got off on the wrong foot, all right. But it seems we have a lot to say to each other.
Too right. I have to admit I'm getting a bit lost in all this mess.
You're not the only one.
Well, let's start with you, Captain. You know all of us, but we don't know you from Adam.
I am Jan of Trotsnov, also known as Zhishka. These days in the service of Jan Sokol of Lamberg and Margrave Prokop of Luxembourg.
Prokop? Jobst of Luxembourg's brother? What a coincidence. We're
Ważne
here at
postacie
Jobst's
czeskie,
instigation.
Well, Sir Hans, the problem is Prokop is at this very moment in Sigismund's jail in Pressburg on account of Jobst's treachery, which doesn't exactly make us allies.
We know about his past, but it seems he's changed his mind and sided with King Wenceslas. After all, we came here to try to make Lord von Burgov and the League of Lords turn against Sigismund.
Jobst can be very convincing, and then all of a sudden his dagger's in your back. I've seen him twist and turn so many times that I don't believe a word he says. Be that as it may, what you said means we, here and now, really are on the same side.
Aye. But what I want to know is how it came about that instead of delivering a letter, those boys joined our enemy.
How? We had a common enemy, that's how. As soon as we arrived, we were attacked by Zizka here and his men. They murdered our company, took our message, and on top of that, they had Istvan with them.
And Istvan was actually working for von Burgov all this time.
Where did you pick up that bastard,
To jest jak Star
When I
Wars.
came here, I was putting together a band, and he turned up, along with Eric and a couple of others.
You recruited him? Just like that?
Lord Capon, when you do what I do, you don't get to choose from the best, but the worst. And he was good at our trade.
How did you manage to set that trap in the ravine so quickly?
I have my...
Come on!
I'll give you a piece of advice, Lord Capon. Don't trust anyone.
If you're in Sokol's service, as you said...
Waging war, as...
There's a fine line between waging war and marauding.
As a man of your experiences must know, war takes many forms. And since King Wenceslas and Prokop are imprisoned and the Czech noblemen are useless, we're making life difficult for the traitors who are in league with Sigismund. And Otto von Burgov is traitor-in-chief.
How did Semyon come to...
Von Burgov is a bad master, and you're not the only ones who don't like what Sigismund's doing in Bohemia. It wasn't hard. What actually happened to Semyon?
Von Burgov sent his men to take revenge. Both Jan and Olda are alive, but they had to flee. Henry and I helped them. It was a close shave. We burnt down the fortress to cover their escape.
Oh, thank God for that.
Well, I understand you were out to harm von Burgov.
We saw you meet up with his garrison. It looked like...
You killed all my men! They were good lads!
And you killed my men. No, some of them were far from good.
No właśnie.
War is a nasty business, Captain. What happened, happened.
Tell that.
Do you know Catherine?
Who?
The girl from by the pond, for whose sake you killed your own man.
No.
You killed your own man to protect a woman you don't know.
Looks like it, doesn't it? Nobody has tried anything of the sort since, so they got the message.
Did you want to...
Of course. And as you know, we almost succeeded. But just making his life hell was enough. Making sure he lost as much coin and manpower as possible so he could...
So you were doing the same as Toth was doing in Sasau, in Sigismund's service? Or maybe even von Burgov's?
I suppose so. I also understood from what he said that he'd been harassing the enemy a bit too, but he didn't say who that was. Now it's clear why.
Harassing a bit? No offense, but you're a dabbler compared to him. Istvan took Talmberg Castle. He assembled a huge force and almost seized control of the entire Sasau region. The whole region had to band together to put an end to his mischief.
And did you?
I should say so.
You see then, this whole region also banded together against me. And did they stop me?
Nie.
And who did you say the dabbler was?
Why did Istvan let you ambush von Burgov instead of telling him you were at Nebukov? If he's on his side.
Well, that's not so mysterious. It all happened so fast that he didn't have time to do anything. What's more, I kept everyone inside the fortress before the battle. For that precise reason. Although it's true he wanted to avoid that battle. He tried to talk me out of it. And now we know why. While we're on the subject of...
It's a pretty ugly story. As Lord Capon said, he went marauding in our Sasau region. He seized Talmberg Castle, imprisoned my father, and stole his sword. And his commander, Markvart, killed my...
That's a long...
If there's one thing I can't figure out, it's how come...
Would you rather I had...
Certainly not.
I have the feeling it wasn't. He dropped by to see me just as the bishop was kicking me out of my parish. He said you'd been gone suspiciously long, and I was wondering where I was going to live.
That was a good idea.
I think so too.
What are we gonna do now?
We can't stay here. God knows what. We should get ready to leave. Von Berghoff may have lost lots of men. Word will get out about his humiliation, and the League of Lords will come to his aid.
Where will we go?
I don't know yet. What about that?
He's still somewhere in... So the best thing would be for all of us to go back to Ratai. Wouldn't you like...
That sounds like a plan.
You see? Oh, and would you like me to take another look?
Is medicine another of your skills?
Giving the last rites isn't the only thing I can do for a fallen man. War.
All right, then. You could look at the bandage for us.
Sorry about your eye.
You're lucky it was this one. It must be cursed. I almost lost it as a child already. And then you came along. Still, I have no one to blame for challenging you and taking off my helmet. I'll hand out orders and come and join you in the fort.
Pokażę nam ranę.
Oh, fucking
Oh, God. Holy shit!
Don't worry. I'm sure it doesn't look half as bad as it feels.
It started to fester. I'll have to clean that out.
Pewnie nawet nie umył tej rany, no bo średniowiecze.
Just get it over with.
Will he survive?
With God's help.
That's not what I asked.
The wound isn't deep. As long as it doesn't fester, it'll be all right.
So, he won't go blind?
He won't lose his eye. He just needs to get a good night's sleep.
We all do. We're leaving early in the morning before von Berghoff comes and kicks us out.
Can we help somehow?
Aye. Go to bed and no more fighting. And keep your hands off our Clara. Got it? But if you really want to be useful, you can help Bluster load the...
I think I know where we're most needed. I'm going to need your help.
Leave me out of it. I'm still seeing stars from that bang to my head.
I'll be happy to help.
We should say a few words for those and dig their grave. It's been a hellishly long day today.
Excuse me.
Thank God we managed...
Farewell.
Co to teraz jest? Moja miejscowa? Lubią mnie tutaj, o. No fajnie. O Jezu, my jesteśmy głodni. Jest tu coś do zjedzenia? Bułka. Pieczone łódka.
At least they now have eternal peace from everything.
Good day.
Henry.
To mogę iść. Do Klary. Już to jest mój ziomek. A ty co?
Wait, don't I know you?
Look at me. I'm not exactly in the mood to explain things to you right now.
zobaczmy nasz ekwipunek w jakim jest stanie, bo na pewno będzie trzeba tutaj coś naprawić. O Jezus. Czekaj, to coś naprawię. Aha, bo tu naprawiam te ukradzione, ja chcę naprawić tylko swoje. To jeszcze sprzedam oczywiście. Klara!
Why are you sneaking around here, you vagabond? I apologize.
No. Chyba byliśmy tacy kumple, a teraz co? A jest tu kowal, mogę sprzedać?
Good day to you.
What do you have?
No właśnie, chyba tak średnio. A co masz na sprzedaż? Absolutnie nic. Wezmę gościu to.
I was glad to be of help.
It's been a hellishly long day today. Thank God we managed to survive until evening at least. Now it's time to go to those who were not so lucky.
At least they now have eternal peace from everything. And they don't have to choose a lesser evil.
Nie ma mojego konia?
I couldn't help overhearing you talking about that tragedy in Samin. Was that also the choice of a lesser of two evils?
It's really a shame you didn't arrive earlier, Godwin.
Why? Do you think things would have turned out differently?
I don't know. Aldo was truly guilty, but to kill and to punish are two different things.
God gave us the power to punish. But we have to deal with our consciences ourselves. If you don't watch out, you'll end up drowning in all that spilt blood. Well, maybe all these hardships will be for the best in the end. Everything has a reason. In the end...
Może trzeba się napić.
We're the lucky ones. We're still alive, unlike others, eh?
Some of them might have fallen even by my hand.
I understand. Trust me, it's all the same to them now. The best thing you can do for their souls, and yours, to find peace, is to dig graves for them. But enough of that. We're here! Would you please take care of those poor wretches?
Czyli no tak naprawdę teraz stoimy po tej dobrej stronie. Znaczy co to jest dobra? No nie wiem, no fajnie to nie ma dobrej strony. Brawo.
Do you know anything about Teresa from the Rattay Mill?
You mean that nice girl who saved your life in the ruins of Skalitz?
Aye. If she hadn't shown up that time, Runt would have killed me. So do you know what she's up to?
Why? Did you promise her something?
Well, like you said, she's a kind girl and quite pretty as well. I'd like to see her again when we get back to Sasau.
I didn't hear anything new about her in these last few days since she left. But if she likes you, I'm sure she'll wait for you.
Świetnie, świetnie.
Who's looking after the church while you're here?
Well, whoever it is, it's...
Wait, so you weren't kidding?
I'm afraid not. That little evening escapade of ours, and your sermon in the church, didn't escape the bishop's attention. Let's just say I've had a running dispute with our bailiff for quite some time now.
So what are you gonna...
I don't know. Maybe... but I'm too...
Ah, that's... Do you know where I...
You'll find your bed in that tiny...
Do you think we did enough for...
We did what was necessary.
That's good.
Oh, come now, you're young. You can't be all that worn out.
Oh, Godwin...
No, wait. Come to the...
No dobrze. Pójdę. Wejdę, wyjdę. Która jest godzina? O Jezu, już 11. Za godzinę trzeba wyjść.
Come over here, Henry.
What's going on?
This'll interest you. Our friend here will show you what his diabolical contraption can do.
Aha,
It's
broń.
called a pistol. You'll see something you've never seen before. With this contraption, as you call it, you can shoot down a knight in armor, horse and all.
I've already seen what it can do.
Let's not worry about that now, all right? You have a unique chance to try it out.
Have you ever shot
Me? But at the Battle of Kosovo, I witnessed what damaged bronze bells filled with...
I've heard of those. Those must have been bombards.
What smells so bad here?
Schwarzpulver. Or gunpowder, brother. It may stink, but it's...
And quite dangerous if you...
How do you...
It's not that hard.
All right.
Shooting from a pistol, it has a barrel in the front, which is loaded with gunpowder, a ball, and wadding. As soon as it's loaded in that order, you put the... But watch out for the recoil. It's awfully powerful, like being kicked by a horse.
Oh, that doesn't sound bad.
Good. Let's try shooting.
Careful now.
You look like you're all in one piece.
That's true. So far, I've only had to have 2 fingers stitched back on.
What?
But don't worry.
Maybe a prayer.
Good idea. O merciful God, be kind and protect us so we don't blow our arses off. Amen.
So let's get to it.
Troszeczkę to trwa. Trafiłem? Chyba tak. O! Jezu, jak dobrze. Jeszcze jeden strzał mi został. Ale kurwa Bogu tam ma jakiś lepszy wynik. No oszalałeś.
My God, this really is a diabolical contraption. What a load of bollocks!
Hitting something with that would take a miracle.
It's a miracle we still have both our arms.
Aye. I once saw it rip a bloke's face off.
Such an accurate...
None. He was the one doing the shooting.
Sweet mother of Jesus.
A diabolically dangerous weapon.
I told you so. This is the weapon of the future.
I'd like to see that.
No problem. I have one handgun here, and it's no good to placard anymore.
It's definitely not for me.
What?
Of course, but I don't have much gunpowder.
And if you have all the saints on your side...
Thank you very much.
All right, then. Thanks for the demonstration, Master. We have a long journey. You do what you want.
No i super, mamy kurwa broń. Co? Spróbuj zyskać nowych sojuszników. Co to znaczy?
It was a hard blood.
I swear, I don't know how many more times we're going to have to change sides before luck's...
Look on the bright side. I hear we're going back to...
Great. I'll be glad to see that, though I'd rest easier if he was dead. I was humiliated, ambushed, wounded, just because I was trying to do the responsible...
You did what you could. It's just that circumstances turned against us.
Exactly. Even Hanush will have to admit our mission couldn't have succeeded on... Either way.
Same here. Al dente's fortuna jivat.
Ha ha ha! Exactly. Well, now it's all...
If you have anything...
Don't worry about me.
Thanks for you can...
Maybe enough talk.
Dobra. Lu, kurcząca, szczęśliwa i zwykła. Tak chyba miało być.
I'm really surprised you challenged me. I don't like to lose.
Co my tu mamy? 1, 2, 5. Dobra. Świetnie.
Well, you're not afraid of anything. Let it be now. I want to play too, you know.
No bo to jest zazwyczaj wychodzą szóstki. No nic, no 400 punktów. Trochę kupa.
Like this. My God!
Oh,
oh come on!
Nie? What?
My God. God's holy britches.
Because I cheat disgracefully? No. Because you play so deplorably?
Oh, right, that's it. Come one, come all. Lord Capon of Perkstein is on trial again.
And you drink quite a...
Oh,
Well, it's one way of catching attention, though.
I'd rather catch the attention of a local wench. Aye. All our problems began the day I abandoned that simple philosophy.
You want to enjoy life?
Indeed.
And can I hear this?
I have arrived at the conclusion that a bad day is just a bad day. And it doesn't mean your whole life. And also, the sooner I lie down, the better chance there is.
Not a chance, you idiots.
Who are you calling an idiot? Only an idiot would waste bandages on those highborn fuckers.
They're...
Enough. What's going on here?
And what's it to you, eh?
I've been told not to treat those wounded prisoners in the cellar.
Keep your nose out of this, mate.
I'm afraid I have bad news. Those prisoners need treatment.
Of course. Sir Michael was right.
Exactly. He said you Trotsky folks are nothing but trouble.
First of all, I'm not from Trotsky. And second... These two are noblemen. And if they survive, I reckon you'll get a fine ransom for them. But maybe they'll survive anyway. It's up to you.
One of them is bleeding.
Bloody hell.
But don't waste your precious time with him. Let's go, Jakey.
Thanks for sticking up for those prisoners, Hen.
They shouldn't have yelled at you. They're brutes.
So you were more worried about me than the prisoners, were you?
What of it? You're the only woman here. And the only healer. They could show a little gratitude. At least I, for one, would be really glad.
Thanks. I didn't think I'd ever see you again.
You deceived me last time.
Excuse me?
You lured me out of the fortress and
And it worked perfectly. You should be more mad at yourself for falling for it so easily.
Bloody hell.
Don't look at me like that. We all did everything we could to keep you from sniffing around, and I simply had a certain advantage.
No.
Thank you very
Dwie
much.
duże przewagi.
And just so you know, when I found out what they were planning to do in the ravine, even though I'm sorry, but I have too much...
Is there anything I can do to help?
Like what? Can you even do any...
I'm sorry, Clara.
There are a lot of injured...
I'll gladly do it.
I reckon you don't know, but it's true. I have more work than I can handle. All right then, I'll go and prepare some more men. In the meantime, you go to the lower camp.
What are their names?
Mark, Zwerg, and that poor Godsleek. You'll find medicine and bandages in the... And if you have any...
Musimy jakiegoś koska i cwelka. I marka.
Where did they wound you, Mark?
I'm all right. I just...
You're talking bollock.
I'm just really tired. I need some sleep.
You threw up and you got a bloody... And you're talking nonsense. I'll take a look at...
Oh, come on.
I see you've got a...
Aye.
It could get infected. Is there a cut on... You've got a cut and some bruise.
What do I know?
Maybe a strong...
Is that...
Even a healing potion isn't a...
Come on, I'm...
All right. I'll bandage your wounds.
Aye, some sliver...
I'll try to treat you.
You sure about that?
I'll give you a bit. I'll clean that.
Chyba sznaps będzie okej.
This will sting a bit.
Christ.
Good. I'm gonna dress you and just wrap it around.
Sacre.
Finished.
Naughty.
I could use some. This will put you back on.
I'm fine.
I reckon we're done. I treated you I cleaned and dressed your
I know. I could really use some shut-eye, but I don't have any shoes. Sorry.
You're spouting nonsense. At least somebody fell asleep. You may not be dead. All right. Christ. There's likely something wrong with your head, too. Let's take a look at that wounded leg of yours. Oh, bloody hell. That band. I'll take a look at your hair. That blood in your hair isn't yours. I should take a look at... nothing serious. Just a few... I reckon a pick-me-up or something for the pain would help him. But without proper treatment. All right, I'll clean it. Maybe it's for... Let's have a look. Ugh, it's full of pus. The best way to cauterize the wound is with gunpowder. I'll just pour it and now to... Oh, Christ. Ugh. Damn, the burn should seal up the wound so it does... I have to check. I'll just tear it off and that takes care...
No ma tu będzie przeciwgorączkowy.
All right, I'll lift his head up. He didn't drink much. Well, I did all. The wound is clean, and you'll soon be back.
Pięknie. I jeszcze kurwa jakiegoś gamonu. To jest kurwa facet. Wszyscy pracują.
Fuck.
Strażnik
I
Cwel.
came to treat you. What happened?
I took a blow to the ribs, and my right leg...
I could give you...
You know...
But not even a chamomile potion can fix... Let me take a look. Don't worry, my friend. You've got a bruise on your chest and some dried... No, but you also have...
And...
I don't know. I'll take a look at you. Nothing too serious. If we bandage it up nice and tight... Let me have a look at your ribs. Aren't just bruised.
And...
It's not too serious. Otherwise, you could get an ugly... All right, your ankle just needs to be bound. A buck's blood...
Aye,
but a drink would really hit the spot.
Let's get to it. I'll give you some...
About
Masz, piwo z Turnowa.
Here's something to... I'll clean that wound up. Aye. This should clean the wound.
Christ, I hope...
The main thing is that it does what it's supposed to. I'll have to sew up that... I'll just make a few quick...
Christ!
Ah, damn it! And I'll tie it off here. Well,
Mother...
I'll bind that ankle of yours there.
Ah,
All done.
thanks.
Well, that's the drip. I'll rub some of this...
You think that will...
Może być.
This should help the...
Oh,
All right. I treated your wound.
Christ.
Dobrze. Pięknie, wszyscy opatrzeni. Bang, bang, bang. Sialalala. Tiruriru. Mordę.
I tried to...
What do you mean?
It wasn't easy, but I managed...
Great. The rest is in God's hand. Thanks, Henry. Now you should take care of yourself.
Thanks. But I'll only take it if you don't need it.
I've got what I need.
Are you finished for it?
Work like this is never finished. But
It's tough seeing people...
you can't let it get to you. If you don't think about who's lying in front of you, you can focus better on what...
So isn't there anyone here who you really care about?
No. That is, not anymore. But enough of all that.
I reckon we can forget about taking a stroll this time, eh?
Definitely. Unless you were to carry me on your back.
Well, I suppose I could handle that.
No, no. You should go and lie down. If you like, there's a free bed in the cabin. The wind blows through the gaps, but if you don't mind a bit of a squeeze, I'll come and see you when you go to bed. At least this day will have a happier ending.
Okej.
Care then, and have a pleasant evening.
Okej. Może być. No właśnie, zdejmijmy ten hełm, bo przecież jak my wyglądamy. Człowieku. Tu możemy spać. Okej, to trzeba wyciąć. To będzie trzeba wyciąć.
Could you find some room there for me? I'm awfully, awfully tired. I'm cold too.
Well, we shall have to do something about that.
But don't get too excited. As soon as I lie down, I'll sleep the sleep of the...
The just?
something like that. But at least I don't have to worry about any bad dreams, since I'll be sleeping next to a knight.
O Jezu, znowu jakieś sny, koszmary. Znowu o rodzicach. I Markwart z ulic.
No! Ma! Ha!
I am here, lad. And I'm coming for you.
Co się dzieje?
the gate! Hurry! Load up everything you get your hands on. Stones to the wall! All weapons to the gate!
Clara, what in the hell?
O kurwa. O kurwa. Co to jedzie, ty?
Halt!
To nie jest Bamberga.
What the hell is going on?
A bit of a rude awakening.
Jest Bamberga. Kurwa. Iść.
Who are they? And where the fuck did they come from?
From the tower crest on their banners, looks like the Prague militia.
Markwart. O kurwa.
Owlets.
Good morning, Captain! Please forgive my abrupt departure without saying goodbye yesterday.
What do you want?
Lord Nebak here would like his castle back. My liege, Sir Otto, wants your head. And I have an account to settle with a certain bastard of Radzig's.
Lord Burgov! Since when did the Chamberlain of our land ally himself with such filth?
Ever since Jobst and Wenceslas started allying with filth like you, Zizka. Sir Istvan Tod is a master of your craft. He harassed Wenceslas' allies, just as you did King Sigismund's. He did a good job in Zassau, and he would have done so here too, were it not for Hanush's pair of buffoons.
That smug little fucker was in his service the whole time.
But I have to admit, Captain Zizka, that you've been a much bigger thorn in our backsides than we
Mam
care
nadzieję, że się
for.
wygrzy. I Balbina.
Fortunately, my friend Marquardt just happened to be passing, so... now your tricks won't help you anymore.
The executioner awaits you, Captain. But if you're sensible, we'll spare your companions. Surrender!
Nie ma opcji.
Is there anywhere to sneak out of here?
Even if there were, we wouldn't get far.
No. And I'm never gonna run from that fucker again.
Lord von Burgov! Sir Markwart! Lord Nebak! And you! You treacherous shit! Kiss our asses!
God, is this retribution for my sins?
Sorry, my friend. I'm afraid your castle will be needing some repairs.
It'll start soon enough.
Aye. The waiting is the worst of it.
Let's not get on our knees just yet. If we hold out, they'll parley.
We have a chance. Not a big one, but a chance.
Michael, you deal with the shooters. The tower must not fall.
Don't worry, we'll hold it. God be with you, fellas.
I'll be on the gate, but if they storm us, we'll definitely need help.
All right. I need everyone else on the battle, so I don't forget Henry. Mikesh said he and Kozlik would like to repay their debt to you, so tell me where to put them.
They can be back up at the gate.
As you wish.
God hear our prayer, and kick their St. Clement's.
So,
No jest ich dosyć sporo, no ale to my mamy twierdzę. No, trzeba założyć hełm, bo przecież człowieku.
Hey! I need a hand here!
O Jezu, jakbym jeszcze miał
Shoot
trafić.
those ones carrying the ladders! Hey, Henry! Find a halberd somewhere and knock those ladders down! Repel the ladders! To the task!
St. fucking Crispin. We're in the thick of things
Keep
again.
going! Don't
Bring
stop!
the halberds
For
here
front!
to push back the ladders. Quick!
Fuck them up! Can't get a shot in!
Except Dodson.
Don't worry!
You're mine!
I'll knock it down!
Get them!
Go to hell!
Kurwa, no przepychacie mnie jak pojebane.
Forward! Keep going! Don't stop!
O!
Hurry! Hurry! Now you fucked up! I can't see him!
O Jezu, to jest człowiek.
Bash him on the head! Now they're finished! Watch out! I can't get a shot in! See what you can
Za mało miejsca szczerze na taką... Kurwo.
No mercy! Can't do that! Fight or give up! I'm getting sick of waiting! Come on, then!
You gotta shoot you!
You're finished!
What's going on?
Co mam robić? Jakie jest zadanie? Powstrzymać szturm bramy, odpychaj drabiny. Dobra. Harmonii. Tutaj są, ale jak tylko nie.
To me! Get him from behind! I'll shoot you an extra asshole!
Now you're mine, you bastard!
Ile kurwa do bramy? No przecież kurwa, ludzie. To mogę otworzyć? Nic nie ma.
Come on, Froggy! We'll see who gets the last laugh, you whore sons!
Weź te kurwa kamienie. Weź kurwa kamień!
I can't see him! I'll beat you to a bloody...
Czekaj, a weźmy kurwa piszczel zamiast tego.
Hold, fucker!
Przetestujmy to. Trochę to potrwa, ale... No super. Dobra, jeszcze raz spróbuję.
The fuckers are retreating! They're retreating! We fended them off!
Patrz to! Zabił.
I'll shoot your head off. Come in!
Hey, Henry, quick! I need your help!
I'll be right there.
It's bad.
What's wrong?
Aye, and we're holding the battlements on it. Our boys are getting hammered. We've got to...
I understand.
He'll kick your asses.
Jesus, I'm hit! Kill him! The next blood.
Koniec!
That'll teach you!
Dobra, weźmy miecz, bo normalnie przecież...
That won't work on me.
Let him have it.
These shoes were bloody pulp fucker!
They got what they wanted. We did it, eh?
Ah, I hope so. But unfortunately, it isn't over yet. Something's happening up top. We have to go back quickly.
Oh, Sakura!
Let's see what you can...
Don't beat them back! They mustn't get to the gate!
Przyda mi się miecz.
Get me! Come on, scum!
Tego też dopiero zamek jakiś, kurwa.
Too slow!
Can't get away.
We've got to
Kurwa,
fall back!
hełm by mi się przydał.
Everyone back to the tower! Now! Hurry! There's more coming!
Oni coś kurwa szykują grubego na 100%.
Fuck! We're done for.
Bollocks.
They won't get into the tower easily. Now, Parley, you'll see. Fall back! Everyone, away from the tower!
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
What the fuck is that?
Get ready!
Pater noster, qui es in
O
cielis.
kurwa.
Time!
Et debiti nobis debita nostra sicut.
Take cover!
Et nos dimitimus debitoribus nostris.
Everyone away from the wall.
Et ne nos inducas in tentationem. But deliver us from evil.
kurwa, po Henryku już też. Czy my będziemy mieli spokój? Chociaż na jeden dzień. No i bombarda załatwiła. Cała ekipa.
I told you we should have made a run for it.
Aye. We should have taken off. At least then we wouldn't have to listen to your blathering.
Well, the last time I ran away, I lost everything. I'm never going to do that again.
Well, that's just what I'm afraid of, Henry. Honor's a splendid thing.
You won't be much use to anyone as a corpse.
The great thing about corpses is that they keep their mouths shut. They're not dead yet.
Well, if it hadn't been for that diabolical invention, we'd have stood a chance.
Show some respect, priest. Sir Otto christened this little beauty himself. He named it Finger of God. Whoever it points at, poof!
Stop! Halt! Pull up!
What is it, sir?
We part ways here, Istvan. I need someone to keep watch on Trotsky while I'm with the king. Take the captives with you, and get what you can out of them. We need to know what the Jobst and the Leipa lords are plotting.
With the greatest pleasure, sir.
Don't spare them. And when they sing, send me a message with what you found out. But the young lord of Bjergstein will be coming along with me. He's too valuable a commodity. He'll come in handy as a hostage, if Hanush tries any tricks. And here are the orders from King Sigismund, so you know what to question them about and where to find us. And I'm counting on you to keep my castle in one piece until I return.
Rest assured, my lord.
Good. Forwards!
Listen to him, Ernest. Like a child of the night. Beautiful music, isn't it?
Go to hell!
But now the fun's over. I don't have all night to deal with you. I have 2 more guests to attend to, and I want to get some sleep.
Sleep sweetly while you can.
Oh, I will. Don't you worry. I've had a couple of hard, nerve-wracking days, but in the end, everything went according to plan. And what's more, I have this one...
I hope you do.
You'd do better to say your prayers, priest.
You're rotten.
The powerful lords invoke hell to keep simpletons like you in line. God doesn't give a shit about me. What's the penance for such blasphemy, priest?
Your penance will be...
You're quite witty for a... But now back to...
Sir, the other one just came round too.
Excellent. As soon as we're done with the... It's time to start singing, Captain. Where are Jobst of Luxembourg and Jan of Liechtenstein?
Why do you think?
Turncoat. Now, don't tell me there are disputes in King Wenceslas's camp. That would sadden me. But I'm afraid Jobst's latest treachery was directed at King Sigismund. Where is he?
Kiss my ass.
It seems you don't value your life. To be fair, though, if I were in your... So we'll see how your... What is it? Cat got your tongue? Come on then, get your breath back.
Nie, ja nic nie
I'll
mówię.
repeat the question.
Jak zacznę
This
mówić,
is
to
the
już
last
się
time I
wygadam.
asked nicely. Jobst and Liechtenstein, where are they? What were they doing in Ratai? You've all seen that I've tried. Despite everything, but the soft touch doesn't seem to be Ah!
No i już otworzyłem buję.
Let's try this again. Jobst.
I don't know anything. So you can put an end to this now. And save yourself the effort.
You think you can wriggle out of this so easily and that I'll kill you without getting what I want? I honestly don't on account of your cronies here? The captain already told me plenty, and the priest here is shaking like a leaf. He won't last long.
I told you.
You told me more than you think. So, Jobst and that other bastard, Liechtenstein, where are they? What are they doing? What was discussed in Ratai?
All right.
At last. Not hard, is it? Go on then.
Jobst has a Groschen-shaped birthmark on his backside and secretly does embroidery in the evenings. And Liechtenstein, he's into bawdy poetry and likes to have girls beat him with a cane.
You think you'll throw me off with your little jokes?
No, it's true. And I just recalled another thing. I know who fucked Eric in the stable yesterday.
Shut him up!
Ah!
O kurwa. Młotkiem nam przyjebał.
Well, had enough at last? Can we start being serious finally? Is it worth suffering like this? Do you think letting yourself be killed? Now listen up. If you tell me what I want, then you'll be able to go.
I can't tell you anything because I don't know anything. The lords don't give a shit about me. No one discussed with me why we were coming here. I'm only of use to my father because he doesn't have any other children. If he did, he wouldn't have anything to do with me.
It didn't look like that when I saw the two of you cozying up in Talmberg. Ernest! This is the last time I'll ask. What?
And I'm telling you, for the last time, go fuck yourself.
As you wish.
O kurwa. Trochę niekomfortowo. Tak wszyscy w ciszy.
So you're not going to talk?
Sir, I don't think...
I don't care. He had his chance.
No! Stop it! Don't do it!
What is it, priest? Is there something you'd like to tell us?
Godwin, no!
Shut up!
Tell me then. What's...
From what I understood, Jobst is looking for allies so he can take on Sigismund.
That's not really news.
In Brandenburg.
That's bad.
That's all I know.
Well, I'll be. He sent him right. This might surprise you, but I believe you. And you've saved this. Well then, see? All you had to do was cooperate. Now rest up. You'll need a lot of strength.
Ale gówno.
Well, that's that. Find Eric for me. He's going on a little trip.
And does running for it still seem like a bad idea to you?
You know, the worst of it is that we betrayed the others. And now they'll get the same as us.
Don't feel so bad about it, lad. Everyone breaks under torture. It's only a matter of time.
Hey. Can you hear that?
Hallelujah. I'm as thirsty as a fish.
Kto? Kto? Katarzyna. No. Kto to jest?
About time, Catherine. What took you so long?
Czy jednak zna Katarzynę?
You can hang around here a bit longer if you like.
Wait. You? So that's why you pretended not to know me this whole time?
Did you work that out all by yourself?
And that's why you killed that man by the pond?
I wouldn't let anyone put their filthy hands on my most loyal sister-in-arms, would I?
Well, if it hadn't been for me, you wouldn't have been able to stop it.
See how cocky...
He's right though, Zizka. He acted like an but you were still far away, and if it hadn't, thank you.
No w końcu.
Madman. I just don't run away from a fight. That's all.
Like I said, a madman. Are you all right?
I'll live.
What about you?
Better than I probably...
We haven't met, my dear. Godwin's the name.
Catherine. But this isn't the time for pleasantries. We have to get out of here.
The lass is right. Get out of here. How?
I've thought of that. There's a secret passageway that leads right from the basement to the... That's right.
Good. What? Thank Christ.
Don't count your chickens yet. There's an iron gate at the start of the passage. We won't be able to force it. We need the key. And the Lord of...
And right now, Sacra, where can we find him?
In his chambers at the top of the...
Getting hold of the orders he got from von Berghoff.
And our things.
Istvan had your things taken to his chambers. And the documents will be in either the squad...
I'll take care of Istvan and get the keys.
Sure. That's a brilliant plan. Someone has to. And I'm in no state to do it myself.
Don't worry. I'll do it.
That's just what... He said he wants to get some sleep. With any luck, the lad will find him in bed. And the two of us could... Don't take this the wrong way, Godwin. What's more, we need to search and to keep guard. If someone came, Catherine wouldn't be able to handle him on her own. Have you forgotten, Shishka? I'm supposed to bring him home in one... Don't worry. Someone who can hack me in the face. Won't have it... All right, be careful. And don't take unnecessary risks. No fuck.
It's not every day you hear a priest handing out a... All right, let's split up. I'll take care of Istvan and search the scribe's chambers on the way. You, Godwin, See what you can find in von Bergov's chambers.
If I must.
It's just... he may be lower than vermin.
I don't think the poor bastard who was robbing the dead may be a sin, but I'm sure... Aye. Although...
Wait, Henry. I'll give you...
Thanks.
I'll take care of you.
Dobra.
Messed you up.
Musimy zabrać rzeczy od tego
Requiem aeternam dona.
ziomka.
Et lux perpetua luciat ei.
I na tyle koniec.